Owning 10,000 XRP would help you to guarantee your financial future should the price of XRP rise to $1,000 per coin. Though it may seem impossible now when you consider how this cryptocurrency could develop, the concept becomes more than simply a fantasy. By playing a role in the financial sector, which is striving to make it more safe, XRP has already demonstrated its promise. As the cryptocurrency market evolves and XRP's relevance in the real world increases, Ripple speeds up and lowers cross-border payment costs. The firm that developed it has worked with major banks and will keep pushing digital payment innovation forward. XRP hitting $1,000 is not as improbable as it first appears. Should this take place, holding only 10,000 XRP would be worth $10 million, a life-changing sum for anyone who invested early. But this is not only wishful thinking. Banks using XRP more is one of several factors that could drive it toward $1,000. Blockchain technology getting better and Ripple's legal issues finishing. This video will cover the reasons why 10-000 XRP could be sufficient to retire in comfort, as well as the process to become wealthy with a $1,000 XRP price tag. Not just because of its technology but also because of the actual world applications it has. XRP has always been different from other cryptocurrencies, mostly for decentralized apps or to preserve value. Other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin and Ethereum, where the particular aim was behind XRP's founding to expedite and cheapen cross-border transactions. XRP is believed to have long-term value for several reasons, one of which is the company's close ties to global banks and payment processors among other significant financial institutions. These connections facilitate and speed up international payments. Unlike speculative coins whose value is driven by market hype, XRP's value derives from its practical applications. Ripple's technology is used by banks and other financial institutions all over the world to streamline their payment systems. XRP is therefore more than simply another digital asset. Modernizing the financial system is made easier with this tool. Companies can send XRP to one another. Without using a bank, you may nearly instantly send money to other nations. This reduces wait times and costs. Globalization of the world and ongoing expansion of companies across borders, the demand for quicker, less expensive cross-border payments will only increase. Given that it is used for payments, XRP is ideally positioned to satisfy this demand at the moment. Though its ties with banks have provided it a solid foundation, there is more to the narrative. One of the key factors that might drive XRP's price up is the present court battle between Ripple and the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Though Ripple prevails in the lawsuit, the price may rise. This lawsuit has been lowering XRP for years. Once legal ambiguity is removed, many institutional investors and ordinary people might begin using XRP. XRP's price could skyrocket as a result. Include to that the reality that more institutions are investing in cryptocurrencies and they are growing more popular. XRP's rising value is understandable. XRP's price might skyrocket in the future. XRP's utility, together with more transparent regulations and a rising demand for cross-border payment alternatives, could make $1,000 per XRP a reality. What does that imply for someone with 10,000 XRP? Should the price reach $1,000, that investment would be worth an astonishing $10 million. That kind of money could transform your life. What XRP could be and why people are beginning to take it seriously as a long-term investment for anyone holding 10,000 XRP. Though how probable is it that this will happen? The concept of XRP reaching $1,000 is life-changing. Let's examine why having 10,000 XRP might significantly improve your financial outlook. First, let us calculate. Price right now, XRP is now worth far less than $1,000 per coin. But what if it gets to that point? At that pricing, 10,000 XRP would total $10 million. $10 million indeed. For many, this is the sort of return that could provide financial independence, therefore setting up their retirement for life, and the capacity to exist free of financial concerns. Getting there would cost, however, at that level. XRP's strong use case might cause this, as we have already stated. It's more than a speculative investment. Designed to address a practical issue, international payments, it's a digital currency. Should XRP keep gaining popularity in the financial sector and more banks and institutions start using Ripple's technology to simplify transactions, this is conceivable. More people will want to purchase XRP, thus prices will rise. Apart from that, the policies and laws are quite important. Ongoing legal battles with the SEC have have created uncertainty for XRP, but a good outcome for Ripple would eliminate a major hurdle. Should Ripple prevail and XRP be acknowledged as a utility token, this might generate a great deal of. Should institutional investors be hesitant to handle XRP given its legal status, once the legal cloud is gone, they might reconsider. XRP's price might increase as a result. The overall expansion of the cryptocurrency market is another key element as well. The market as a whole is anticipated to expand as digital currencies are accepted more and included into conventional financial systems. Grow XRP, which has practical uses as cryptocurrencies get more known and popular. It is in a wonderful position to benefit from this trend. Over time, the price of XRP could rise significantly. Should you own 10,000 XRP, this is a fantastic investment. Though everything is arranged for it to happen, the road to $1,000 per XRP might not happen quickly. XRP will increase significantly going forward. Should XRP reach $1,000, your 10,000 XRP would be valued at $10 million, which is a large sum that could allow you to live comfortably for the remainder of your life and retire early. The issue is when it will take place. XRP has good fundamentals, is gaining popularity, and has a good future in the world of cryptocurrencies despite no guarantees. An opportunity for legal clarity. The future seems good. Therefore, if you wish to invest and have 10,000 XRP, now might be the ideal moment of your life. All investments carry risks, just keep that in mind. But if you do it correctly, you might be making one of the finest financial choices of your life. For some, $1,000 per XRP might seem like a distant target, though many believe it improbable. When one considers the larger picture of the cryptocurrency market, it is not as insane as it may first appear. A few important factors could drive XRP to this price. Knowing these helps you determine how feasible this objective actually is. One of the most important factors is XRP's rising use as a payment mechanism. XRP is not only a digital asset, a Ripple. The firm behind XRP has close ties with significant payment providers and financial institutions. Because they demonstrate actual use cases outside of speculation, these alliances are crucial for the value of XRP. Demand for the coin will increase if more financial institutions, payment networks, and banks keep using XRP for cross-border transactions. The price might rise given